Hey everyone, welcome to The Explainer. So today we are diving into a really fascinating breakdown of exactly how free AI creates videos. And, we're not just talking about random videos here. We're looking at highly profitable, totally automated educational content. We're going to explore a complete start-to-finish blueprint for building a successful YouTube channel literally from scratch, using absolutely zero financial investment. None. If you've ever found yourself wondering how creators are out there leveraging artificial intelligence to build real, monetizable assets without spending a single dime on software, well, you are in the exact right place.
Now, the absolutely crucial point to understand right off the bat is that this kind of channel is safe from demonetization, right? Because recently there's been this massive wave of demonetization hitting inauthentic or, just super repetitive AI spam. But there's actually a massive opportunity hiding here. Channels in this specific educational niche, like the highly successful Mr. English channel we see in the source material, they actually provide real, tangible value to viewers. Because they aren't just spamming garbage, they maintain their monetization status. The creator of our source material even points out that coveted green dollar icon on these channels, proving they are completely safe and actively raking in revenue.
Okay, so here's our quick roadmap for today. First, the AI education trend. 2. Branding your new channel. 3. Generating scripts and visuals. 4. Voicing with Gemini TTS. And 5. Final video assembly. Let's get right into it.
Starting with Section 1, the AI education trend, and specifically the sheer power of zero-cost automation.
So, what exactly are we reverse engineering today? It's called an English learning podcast. Now, this is an incredibly popular, beautifully straightforward format. It usually just features a static AI-generated image of two people chatting, layered with a simple audio spectrum just to kind of make it feel alive. There is absolutely zero complicated lip animation required, none of that headache. But what makes this so brilliant is the audience. Sure, this simple format attracts global viewers who want to learn English, but it actually also pulls in US kindergartners, elementary school students, and even ESL teachers who are just constantly scouring YouTube for clear, conversational materials to use in class. It's a massive, evergreen audience. And here is the magic behind the curtain, the zero-cost tool stack. To make this whole thing tick, you do not need expensive subscriptions. Actually, scratch that, you don't need any subscriptions. This entire workflow relies exclusively on these completely free tools. We're going to use ChatGPT as our brain and our writer, Flow AI for our visuals, Gemini TTS to actually give our characters a voice, and CapCut as our editing floor. That's the whole shebang.
Moving right along to Section 2, branding your new channel. This is where we set the foundation.
Now, what's really fascinating here is how dead simple the source material makes this whole process. The creator actually provides a master Google Doc filled with every single template prompt you're going to need. So you definitely don't have to be some expert prompt engineer to figure this out. Building the channel's entire identity essentially becomes this frictionless copy and paste exercise. You just grab the prompt from the doc, drop it straight into the AI, and sit back and watch it work.
Let's look at the exact steps for that branding. First up, you just ask ChatGPT to generate a list of channel names and pick your favorite. Let's say we go with English Prime. Then you paste in the logo prompt. Now listen closely, because crucially, for the logo, you must enter your new channel name twice in the prompt before hitting generate. But then, when you move to step 3 for the YouTube banner, you use a slightly different prompt from that master doc, and you only need to enter your channel name once. Hit enter, and ChatGPT instantly spits out some seriously professional-grade channel art.
All right, Section 3, generating scripts and visuals. Time to start building the core content.
So, for the visual side of things, we are relying on a single static image. It's so easy. You just copy the image prompt from the master document and paste it into a totally free image generator like Flow AI or Nano Banana Pro. The prompt is specifically dialed in to create a cartoon podcast image. You generate a few different options, pick the absolute best looking one, usually like a man and a woman sitting at a table with microphones, and you just download it. Boom. That one single image is going to be the visual anchor for the entire video you're making.
Once that image is locked in, we need a script. You just ask ChatGPT for a list of potential conversation topics. Once it spits out a list, you simply reply with a single number. Seriously, let's say you just type in the number 10 for the 10th topic on the list. Instantly, the AI goes to work and writes a massive comprehensive conversation script. Just by picking one single topic number, you get enough back-and-forth conversational dialogue to easily fill an 8 to 10 minute video.
Which brings us to Section 4, voicing with Gemini TTS, breathing life into that text.
Now, before you generate the audio, there is a super crucial quality control step you got to do. You have to look back at your ChatGPT script and identify the actual genders of your speakers. Like if Speaker 1 introduces himself and then introduces his guest Olivia, well, you know Speaker 1 is male and Speaker 2 is female.
In Gemini TTS, you have to align these perfectly with the available voice profiles. For example, you'd assign all the male lines to the energetic voice named Puck and all the female lines to Zephyr. If you get this backward, trust me, the whole illusion totally falls apart.
When you're actually setting up Gemini TTS, first things first, you want to select the energetic co-host option just to give the audio some real life. Then, you paste in your script. But, and here is a massive pro tip, straight from the source material. Before you hit generate, look closely in the prompt box and delete the specific instructional text that says fast and slightly overlapping pacing. Removing that specific little phrase is the key to ensuring the AI generates dialogue at a perfectly natural, easy-to-understand speed for English learners.
So how good does it actually sound in the end? Well, in the source material, the host generates a conversation about pets. One of the AI characters asks about a cat, and the other replies, "Her name is Mimi. She is very small and very friendly." And the delivery? It is just astoundingly natural. It really doesn't sound like a robot monotonously reading a textbook. It sounds exactly like two warm, friendly co-hosts having a genuine, spontaneous chat in a podcast studio.
And finally, Section 5, Final Video Assembly, putting the whole puzzle together for free.
We're going to use CapCut for this rapid-fire editing sequence. Step 1, you just import your static background image, your newly generated audio file, and your logo. Quick tip here, make sure to remove your logo's background first and then cleverly place it right in the center of the little TV screen on your cartoon background. Looks super professional. Step 2, you use CapCut's auto caption feature, which, by the way, gives you up to 3 free uses, and you just drag one line of that text to the very top of the screen. The rest of the captions will just magically follow that formatting. Step 3, go over to Stickers, search for an audio spectrum, and drop that graphic right in the center. This just gives the viewer something cool and dynamic to look at while the audio plays.
And finally, the wrapping paper for our entire project, the thumbnail. You simply go back to your master document, grab the thumbnail prompt, and paste your video's topic into ChatGPT twice. It generates this beautiful, highly clickable image. Just make absolutely sure you force the aspect ratio to widescreen 16:9, otherwise, it won't fit perfectly on YouTube.
And just like that, you have a fully monetizable, highly valuable educational video created entirely by free AI tools. We have literally gone from a blank screen to a finished, polished product without spending a single cent. It really is an incredible testament to just how accessible content creation has become today. So I'm going to leave you with this question to think about. Armed with this zero-cost blueprint, what topic will you choose for your first free AI video? The tools are literally just sitting there waiting for you. Go build something amazing.